So, are you using guideline thinking or rule based thinking? Knowing the difference, my friend, between these two could keep you from making a costly mistake in your business. My name is Kacie Tross from winwithrichandkacie.com, and I am a brand and marketing strategist that has catalyzed a new era of entrepreneurs. Basically, my friend, I help network marketers grow and build their businesses online the non sleazy way without the popular time wasting tactics that you see people using for social media marketing today. I also highly focus on what I like to call a step above mindset, and that is what we're going to talk about today. So, guideline or rule based thinking, which one do you think you are following? We're going to jump into it, okay? So, we're going to start with guidelines. So, guidelines, you have a little bit more wiggle room for your adjustment, okay? They're going to be highly adaptable. Think of it as temporarily rigid, but they're permanently changing, okay? So, you have your pattern that you're going for, your guidelines. For the time being, that's what they are. But those guidelines, that pattern that you're following, is constantly changing based upon the situation that you're in and everything else around you. So, rule-based, strict. Think about those rules, right? It's more certain as well. There's a lot more judgment based here too when you're thinking about going by the rules. And it also locks you in. It is very permanent. Okay. So you can think about this as a card game. Okay. So when you're learning a new card game or learning really any game in particular, you could be talking about sports here. When you first start out, you're focusing on the rules as they are given to you. You know, you get out that little piece of paper, you read the rules, right? When you're starting a new game, so you know how to proceed and how you do the game. But once you learn those rules, you can adapt and you can change as you see fit. The rules then become more of your guidelines, and then you can change it as you need to. So maybe a game is taking you so much longer than you have Monopoly, for instance. Maybe you have some sort of tweak in your own family and you have a guideline now that you follow for you to be able to move forward and play that game more apt for your family. So, what happens when you master the rules? You get more effective, right? You're able to adjust, you're able to morph things to then be even more effective. So instead of playing that Monopoly game for 3 months, you can adapt and you can change and you can morph it to maybe only playing that for an hour with your particular guideline. So you set the rules aside, you get creative with your boundaries. So when do we evaluate for the alterations of these guidelines, right? So how do we know when we're ready? So when that new information appears, and what we're going to be looking for as well is incremental progress. Those tiny little baby steps, okay? It doesn't have to be a huge step forward in your business or in something you're dealing with right now in your life. Could be very incremental. And at that point in time, go ahead and reevaluate. Determine, am I following this strict set of rules right now, or could I be following a guideline that could give me a little bit more wiggle room, a little bit more space to be able to use your creativity and be able to move forward? Because if we can't get someone to recognize their gaps, we've talked about this before, we're not going to be able to get them to perceive that need for change. So that evaluation and that just taking that time to sit down and think and properly evaluate is key. We're looking here to adapt and adopt, okay? Things around us are changing constantly, my friends. So it's very crucial to sit down, take that time for that evaluation so you can be able to pivot and move forward using a new guideline so you can stop playing that Monopoly game for 3 years and be able to move forward and just do it for a day, okay? If you are feeling a little stuck on a certain area of your business, my friend, go ahead and reach out, okay? Maybe you're sick of the current ways that you've been taught to grow on social media. I know we were, okay? Way too much time looking at it as that Monopoly game. And we have young kiddos. So it's very important for us to figure out how to be able to grow our business, not spending that 3, 4, 5, 6 hours per day. Some people are using their precious time on platforms. Okay, so reach out to us if that is you, because we want you to be able to come along a new journey with us for business growth and stop wasting all your precious time prospecting on social media. So go out there, my friend, and be the catalyst for the world of entrepreneurship. Bye-bye.